useful. Sanchez is in the area. Oh, and he took it down with a mesmeric piece of skill. Absolutely brilliant from Sanchez there. And he's got the ball into the danger area as well. In fact, Chile have got half a dozen in the 18-yard zone. The shot, fisted away, then back in and into the net. And it is Chile who have the lead, and the ball has flown into the net from the boot of Puig. Edson Puig, what an inspired choice for Kospitsi. He's not played in the tournament at all, but the 30-year-old Puig from the Quito club in Ecuador, the man who has been playing in Mexico for Necaxa, is on the end of this one. And although the keeper had done his best, Ochoa kept out the initial effort. Sanchez had set things up brilliantly here. Clever play from him. And then when the ball comes flying across here from the attempted shot, punched away, but he still had a lot to do, and Puig has drilled it low beyond Ochoa's right hand into the corner of the Mexico net. The majority of the crowd is silenced in Santa Clara. It's Mexico 0, Chile 1. Well, it's desperate defending from the Mexicans at the moment that is preventing Chile extending their advantage. And it's had to be desperate. Borsajor. Clever turn from Alexis Sanchez. And the ball in is good as well. It's 2 for Chile. Sanchez was the one who laid it on, and the ball is smashed into the back of the Mexican net. The celebrations are long and loud. They deserve more, to be fair. The Mexicans have got big problems here as Eduardo Vargas drills the ball wide of Ochoa, and Chile are great value, but the importance of Alexis Sanchez cannot be stressed too much. Absolutely brilliant play from him. It was such an inviting ball into Vargas, and the finish was clinical. It's Mexico 0, Chile 2. Mexico may be on the verge of a first defeat in 23 games. Vargas' third goal of this Copa America. They have a chance to make quick ground down the left-hand side, though Borsajor didn't seem too certain initially. He's still looking to close down the opponent, though. Mexico getting themselves rather hemmed in here. Both coaches have a philosophy of playing the ball, and they're in real trouble here. This could be a third. He's taking his time. It's got to be 3. Chile are on the way into the semi-finals. That's almost for certain. Alexis Sanchez has wrapped it up here with his 34th international goal. Chile are in heaven. Mexico are in disarray. The defense was all over the place. After the ball was lost, I said they were getting hemmed in, and when it was given away there, well, they were once again queuing up for the honour. And Alexis Sanchez was only too happy to take it onto the right foot, into the net. Thank you very much indeed. Alexis Sanchez moves on to goal number 34 for Chile. He's now level with Ivan Zamorano on that mark, and only 3 behind Marcelo Salas. Sanchez has wrapped it up for Chile, surely now, with a third goal inside 50 minutes. Mexico 0, Chile 3. And on the deck. Oh, we could have another one, another situation here. Vargas is through, one-on-one, it's 4. Chile are romping it. Mexico are all over the place. It's an absolute day of disaster for Mexico. Vargas' 4th goal of the Copa America, and it's all turning out right on the day for Chile and wrong for Osorio, the Mexican coach. It's an extraordinary scoreline. 2 goals in the first 7 minutes of the second half. Mexico are cut absolutely asunder here. And once he went on from that position, you always fancied Vargas to put the ball into the net. That's exactly what he did. And we're being treated to an exhibition here from the champions. It's astonishing, isn't it? You can go 22 matches, almost a year unbeaten, and then it all goes wrong at the worst possible time. But for Juan Antonio Pizzi, it's got to be a day of dreams. Well, anybody would want to play for Chile at the moment. And here they come again. It's a flooding forward, a red tide here. And the Mexican fans must be fearing the worst. Oh dear. It's fisted out. It might be 5. It is 5. And this is turning into an absolute embarrassment. Vargas has got a hat-trick. What an embarrassment for Ochoa and company. The Mexicans have found the worst possible day to put on their worst ever show in the Copa America. And it's all too easy. Once again, Vidal with the first pass, then Beausejour. Just look at the movement, but look at the Mexican defence standing still, and the ball is fisted out by Ochoa, right to the left boot of a man who is bang in form, and Eduardo Vargas is bang on target. It's a hat-trick for him. And having just said he'd netted 29 in 58, he's now netted 30. And it's the left boot there of Eduardo Vargas. We saw a player called Messi get a hat-trick earlier in the tournament for Argentina. Well, Vargas has just... And another chance, and the keeper is off the line, and well, it must get in somehow, and it's finally into the net. And Chile do have goal number 6, and Vargas has a 4. It's an extraordinary day here. No matter what Ochoa did there, he couldn't keep it out, and they have never known a day like this, I don't think. Those Chilean supporters here, absolutely outnumbered in the Levi's Stadium. The miserable looks on the faces of the Mexican players tell the story here. It was bobbing about all over the place there. Puig couldn't get in, but you know who could. And it's rammed into the net. And that Mexican net has been bulging time after time after time all day. Oh, the touch there after Puig came off Leon, and there to back goal number 4 of his day was Eduardo Vargas. And this is just a nightmare if you're a Mexican, and a day of total glee for the Chileans. But how on earth couldn't Mexico clear the lines there? They had so many opportunities to do so, and Vargas is the first man to get 4 in the Copa America Centenario in a ball, and Silva will transfer it first time. Always they look for Sanchez as an outlet. Sanchez will run and run and run, and still Sanchez. He's just one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Still Sanchez. He's unselfish. He could have tried to get the shot in himself. As it is, they're queuing up once again. It is 7. It is 7, and Puig, the man who started it, is the man who finishes it, and may just have finished a career for a coach. 7-0 has an extraordinary ring to it. I will repeat it. Mexico 0, Chile 7. 2 for Edson Puig, 1 for Alexis Sanchez, 4 for Eduardo Vargas. It's the scoreline of the tournament. The Copa America Centenario has seen nothing like this before. So easy for Chile. They are the champions. They want to keep their crown. And on the day he got his first international goal, he also got his second international goal. They can barely watch. The ones who are still here. And many more are already miles away from this stadium.